Hey YouTube, it's my 2 cents. I just want to show you my dune buggy. It's really hot out today. I don't know if I get to drive it or not. Like anything else, when it's really hot, I like the AC, but I'll show you around. Show it to you. Alright, so here she is. It's a 1970 Volkswagen, obviously. It's like a 50s pan. The transmission's out of a 65 Ghia, so it has the high gears. The body style is a dune runner, and dune runners are pretty distinct. Wonder Bug, if you ever seen that movie, that dune buggy was a dune runner. It has low sides. It's very easy to get in and out of. It's got the T-bird hood. It's very light. On a good day I can pick the front end up. It's probably around 1,300 pounds. Whole car. It's pretty quick, but it'll run 100, but it's scary. I had Kragers on it when I got it, but I got rid of them. They were, steel and aluminum. I just went with just aluminum. They're lighter. And I went with new tires. I had to go with lighter tire or skinnier tires, which, basically they're lighter. But this used to be my dad's growing up. It was our family car for a while. Mom used to drive a grocery store, get groceries in it. I got 2 older sisters and a twin brother, and we used to sit in the back, all 4 of us. It is a 4-passenger, but in the 70s, you could do whatever you wanted. So my brother got this, about 15 years ago, and he was in the slow process of tearing it apart to restore it. And when he had it tore apart, he got sick, got cancer, and died. Yeah, my twin brother died. Before he died, he made sure that he'd give it to me. So I'll roll in some pictures of it, what it looked like when I got it. I did this in about 6 months, maybe 7 months. I painted it 4 times. Just couldn't get happy with it. Finally, I was like, good enough. Now, me and Dad rebuilt the engine at his place, and I brought it home, throwed it in. I've done a lot of stuff to it since. I put new heads on it since. Changed the exhaust. Used to just have dual cannons. It was 1600, about a 71 engine. It was 16. I put 88s in it, made it a 17. It's got dual carbs. Dual advanced distributor, has vacuum plus centrifugal. I put an angle 100 cam in it. Excuse me. I went with the quad stainless exhaust so they won't ever rust. And then I put baffles in it because I didn't want it real loud. Quad exhaust is really loud, so with the baffles it's about like it was with the cannons. I don't run sled tins. I do have cool tins on it, but I don't run sled tins because it's got a big heavy skid plate underneath it. I think that's about all I can say for the motor. Player 4s. Well, basically I'm the 4th owner, so I did change the taillights. I went with them elephant's feet. I'd like to get a new roll bar someday. Get one in stainless. That's $400 or $500, and I never can't bring myself to do it. If I get that much money to spend, I go out and buy another gun. But I did the seat. These seats are Summit Racing seats, which are actually very comfortable. I had a hole drilled in, or 2 drilled into them before I got the seat covers. The plastic was actually pretty comfortable, but I went with the seat covers, and I'm going to put a hole in them, I think, in a small grommet so water can drain out. But the dune, or this in particular one, has a short windshield, but I didn't put carpeting in it. The pan top and bottom has a spray-on bed liner, which is really hard and durable. I do have some floor mats up front to make it look nicer. The seats move forward and back. I made it so the seats go back really far, so this is obviously something that a tall person has trouble driving. I'm not real tall. I don't have trouble with the pedals. I have trouble with my knee goes between the gear shift and the steering wheel. But in the back I got these holes drilled, one on each side, so water can drain out. That's pretty much, you can let it sit outside. There's not going to hurt anything. I had to redo my access door. That's a long story, but, and of course every VW owner should carry an extra belt, a rag, and a toolkit with a quart of oil in it. I think these hold 3.5 quarts, and you don't run them low. I got the floor dimmer switch, the fancy steering wheel. Had a radio here I moved down below, and of course my controls. I got dual cigarette light chargers. There's my fire extinguisher, which is something else good to have. I put a NOS sticker on it. Of course, you guys know it's all fake, but and I did manage to get a 10-inch Marine subwoofer with some other little speakers underneath the dash. I did a pretty good job wiring up, but it's just kind of a rat's nest. But it works. Everything's fused, and there's a main circuit breaker, and I wrote everything down. Most of my wires are labeled, so I got the spring shocks on it with the springs on the front and back, which was a little bit much. It's really stiff. I need to eventually just put regular shocks on it. I think it'd make it more enjoyable. It's kind of stiff. But there she is. Something you usually don't see is I got my windshield wipers bent and cut correctly so they lay flat. You don't usually see that. And my sticker built, not bought. This thing's built. I'll show you the pictures of it when I got it. Rolling a little footage of me going down the road. There she is.